Hey, so welcome to this guide on the Widow Mine, a Heart of the Swarm expansion unit. This is beta patch 12, I believe. It's end of January right now. And these are Widow Mines. They come out of the factory. And all they require is a factory. No prerequisites. They're one of the, maybe the only unit in game that can be produced from a reactor that costs gas. They do cost 2 supplies, but their actual resource cost is pretty low. They have 90 health. And what they do is, when they burrow in the ground via the activate key, they get this missile attack. It does 125 damage plus 40 splash, does quite a bit of damage. And they're very nice to have for that reason. I'm going to show you is one of the best tactics you can do, particularly against Protoss players. And that will be dropping the Widow Mines. So let's say we're using our medevac here. It's got the Ignite Afterburners. And if your micro is better than mine, this definitely will work better. Like if you can, I should have bound those to a hotkey first. I'm just actually going to do that, and it'll make more sense. So E is activate and D is deactivate. So basically, oops. Let's put these on control 2. D is on load. So we'll go shift, 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 shift. Hit the B button once they come in. And 2, mash the activate button. And they're pretty good at killing the probes. And you could even scoop those up now and get in and run out. Now that we've gotten our kills, you can go back and hide back out here. You can just keep repeating that. I mean, I think I was able to get like 10, and I misburrowed one of them. It works better if you spread the burrows out. But simultaneously, another trick you can use is just running the Widow Mines in. You don't have to necessarily drop them. A lot of times whenever there's like an open base, let's see. Okay, so I mean that one would work really well for a drop. Maybe get another example of how they work, but they also work really good. Just put it at the front of your base. Like if I knew I'm getting attacked a lot from here, just throw a couple Widow Mines out. They basically force the enemy player to always have detection. They can't not have detection if you're going to have Widow Mines. Kind of like creep teamers or burrowed banelings. I like burrowed banelings that are always active. Okay, so while this is going on, probably won't hurt to defend myself. Okay, so while I'm getting attacked, we can boost our way in. So obviously I could have been better about the positioning I choose there. Alright, so that's the Widow Mine now. That's how it works. I do have one upgrade for it, I should mention. And that is the upgrade that makes them burrow faster. It's a 3-second burrow instead of or it's like a 1-second burrow instead of a 3-second. It's on the tech lab on the factory. It's kind of expensive though and a slow thing to research. Most players never get it, and I don't blame them. So right now, Widow Mines are a little bit weaker in the game once players start traveling with detection. Because once they do their attack, they sit there for 40 seconds and can't do anything. And they take up 2 supplies. I mean, I've seen like mass Widow Mines work, but it's definitely, probably not an optimal strategy as long as it's so expensive to... As long as it costs that much money, or they sit there that long. Maybe they can lower the damage and speed up their attack time. I don't know, but right now, I mean, I think they're a good unit. They're really good against Protoss in particular. I feel like they're weak against the drops. And as I was saying before, if this expansion was still up and it's open like this, you can just run them in the top and burrow them right in the mineral line. It works really well if you do that to a couple. Like I could do a drop here, and run them in the middle, and you would see a lot of damage dealt for very little invested. So they're supposed to be kind of a defensive unit, but I really think offensive uses, picking out harvesters, is their ideal function now. So I hope this video helped and you got to see how they work.